I'm Charles Maupin from Lubbock, Texas with Maupin Endodontics, and I'm an endodontist here. I've been here for 10 years. I became interested in dentistry during junior high and high school. One of my good friends' father was a dentist, and I started observing him and really liked to do stuff with my hands and saw the enjoyment that he received from dentistry. And so from that point on is when I started looking into dentistry. Well, I became introduced to MB2 from my older brother, Paul Maupin, who is a partner. He partnered earlier this year. But my story goes back a little before that. Is I first started looking into a specific DSO that's involved with endodontics, and after going down that path, I found out that it was not the right fit for me. I took a few months off, and then I made a visit to MB2 headquarters. After visiting MB2 headquarters, I realized that their culture was completely different than anyone else out there. And what I realized is that I would not become another link in the corporate chain, that my practice would not become another link in the corporate chain, that rather than that, I would become a partner with like-minded dentists. The transition to MB2 with MB2 has been very seamless. From the very beginning, working through the contract to all the way up and through, there have been very few bumps, if any, and I've been 100% happy with the transition process. So I have a wife and 3 children, and since joining MB2, what I hope for is that it's going to give me more time to spend with my family. My kids are very involved in extracurricular activities outside of school, and I want to be able to make all their events at school and outside and be able to coach them. My wife and I really like spending time outdoors, traveling, going on hikes, and just anything being outside we really like to do. So being partnered with MB2 is going to allow me to do this with not only my wife but my children, and be able to see them as they grow up and be involved in their activities. Now, if you're currently thinking about a partnership, I encourage you to explore all possibilities. It's not a decision to be made lightly. I know for me, this was practice I built up from scratch for over 10 years, with a lot of hard work, sweat into it, and it's something that I didn't take lightly, and I discussed with my wife. But since moving forward, I am 100% satisfied with the decision. I know it's going to enhance my lifestyle, give me more time outside of the practice, but also being able to have the resources that MB2 has going to their compliance, their regulatory, their marketing, their business teams. All of that in place is going to ease the burden that I have in my practice, and I feel that going forward, this is going to be a great partnership.